So what's the difference between a last will and testament and a living trust? And by the way, a will and a last will and testament, same thing. It's just a fancier word. I'm going to keep it really simple. A will is simply a wish document. You write in there who you want to get what. Then a court has to validate it. In today's world, fraud is very real, as you know, so the probate court has to confirm that the will is legitimate and that the person who signed it actually did. And then once the court blesses it, assets are distributed as the will says. That's why a lot of people don't realize having a will doesn't keep you out of probate court. It makes it easier for them, but your family will still be dragged through probate court, which is not what you want. But if someone contests the will, then the court is going to hold a hearing. Mixed families see this all the time. For example, let's just say you have kids from a previous marriage, but you didn't include your ex in the will. Because you're going through probate court, everything's made public, so she can see that. She can literally pick up the phone and find, oh, I wasn't included, and sue your estate, which puts your family in a ton of turmoil and grief, which means there's also going to be more attorney fees, legal fees, court fees, and it extends the time. So emotions hurt, money costs go up, and time is spent that you can never get back. In probate court, there's also this thing called appraisals, where they have to appraise more expensive items to prove the value so that what's paid out to your loved ones and beneficiaries and heirs is fair. And it is not uncommon for total cost to hit 5 to 10% of the estate. So if your estate, let's just say it's just $10,000, you're looking at potentially 1,000 of that going to court in legal fees. If your estate is $1 million, you do the math. But here's where it gets worse. If you have minor or disabled children, a will can include guardianship wishes. If you don't name anyone, then the court decides for you. In other words, they decide who's going to watch your minor or your disabled child. That's a will. It's helpful, but it comes with a lot of complication when it comes to probate court. Now over here, we have what's called a trust, and specifically a revocable living trust. Living trust just means you're making it while you're alive, and revocable means it can be changed.